So you planning on keeping this car? Or are you gonna sell it after 3 months?
What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and a new video and a dreary day here in Maryland. Looks like a zombie movie apocalypse kind of day. So for those of you who are new, we started out with the 535. It was here's a picture of it up on this wall. There it is. That's how we started the channel. Sold that not too long ago. Evan ran the VIN and found it. How'd you find it? He found it like this. Check out this picture.
Yep, totaled.
And it's
6 months after, I think it was 6 months after the guy bought it.
Yep, now it's off to Poland somewhere.
Yep, ran the Carfax and it says it was exported to Poland.
So after the 535, we decided to buy an Audi R8 V10. Found it out in Colorado, great price. Did some videos with it, but then my wife and I decided we wanted to get a condo in Florida and couldn't have both toys. So we sold the R8. Sold it on Cars and Bids, sold for a great price, more than what I bought it for. And after some time looking for houses, we couldn't find something we liked. And everything that we liked was way overpriced. So I got bored, decided to get another car in the meantime. And I used to have an E46 M3. In 2005, I bought one. And I love that thing. I was like, why not buy another one? So I decided to
hold it.
All right, good. You hold it for a little bit.
His arm's getting tired, so I'm holding the camera now.
It's like a shoulder workout. That camera is heavy.
We don't even have a mirror in here, so it's not that heavy.
It's kind of heavy. I decided to start looking for an E46 M3, and I found a 2002 in steel gray. We did some videos with that as well. You could check out our video link up here if you'd like to check out any of the videos on those cars. So I sold the M3, and we took a little bit of break, and we started looking for houses again in Florida. A car decided to run through my wife's salon and put a hold on everything, basically. The YouTube channel, buying a house in Florida, everything. I had to, took 3 months to rebuild. My wife was taking a shock trauma. She did have a concussion, and between taking care of her, rebuilding the salon, that was my main priority. In the meantime, Evan got bored, and he decided to get a C63 Mercedes.
I said I was gonna get one. You remember that Q&A video that we did, like right here before we redid the garage?
Yeah.
And I said that I wanted one.
It was when we had the 535.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then that was when we were doing the Q&A, and I think someone was asking about my shirt because I was wearing that ECS tuning shirt with the VR6 engine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The head gasket. And people were asking about that. That's when I said I want a C63. So, and it was a matter of convincing you, but I just bought one anyway, so. So after I bought my car, he wanted to get another car because he got jealous.
I got jealous. I got bored and I got pumped. So I started looking for another car. So when we had the 535, people were like, well, why don't you get a 550 instead? Because it's, V8, more power, and around the same price point.
But as we looked into the 550s, they have a lot of issues.
Yeah, so mainly because of the turbos being so close to that N63 motor. The way they designed it, it was making the seals prematurely go bad because it just overheats because the turbos are right there. I'm not gonna get the 550 because even if I did, people would be like, well, why don't you just get an M5? So we did a whole video. We found one down in Arlington, Virginia. We did a whole video on that. Ended up, this car was junk. And the computer showed the faults. It needed a lot of work. When we first pulled up, we thought it was an exhaust leak.
Yeah, the interior smelled like exhaust. Remember when we were driving it?
Yeah.
And then it was making this weird noise. If I still have the clip, I'll put it in, but it shouldn't sound like that.
It was a nice scenic drive down there. I was pumped because I thought I was going to get this M5.
And drive it back.
Yeah, and drive it back, but no, sir. Like I said, we thought it had an exhaust leak. That's what it sounded like originally, but once we told them if they could put it up on the lift so we can check it out, we did our own PPI on it, Evan and I. He brought his gauges, his rotor gauge to measure the rotors.
It needed new rotors.
Yeah, it needed new rotors, new pads, but that's minor. But I asked him if we could plug in a computer to check the fault codes, and there was so many existing fault codes in there, and then when we put it up on the lift, there was a tinging, or like a what do you call it? Not tinging, but
it was like a ticking noise.
It sounded like something was loose in the bell housing. We decided not to move forward with that one. Drove back to Maryland, kind of bummed and depressed because I wanted a white one. There was plenty of other, black ones, silver ones, steel gray ones.
There was a gray one that you were about to buy.
Yeah, there was a gray one in PA, had the red interior, but I don't like red too much. It was like completely red.
Yeah.
They have different versions where the top is red, the bottom's black, the seats are, the front of them are red, the bucket side, but the back side of the seat's black. That I can deal with, but when it's all red, that's too much for me.
Yeah.
So just kept patient, kept looking, and I found one on Car Gurus. The guy was selling by owner. It came from Michigan, and I found a BMW dealer out there to do the PPI. New brakes, new rotors, new pads. It does have the Project Gamma intake. Let's show them. So I started cleaning the inside yesterday. I didn't vacuum the floors, but I reconditioned the seats, did everything else except vacuum the floors. But interior is really nice and clean.
There's the...
Like I was saying, it has a Project Gamma intakes. I'm thinking about either changing them out to VRSF or Project Gamma. I'm waiting to hear back from them. We do have a relationship with VRSF already from the 535, so I'm reaching out to them, see what they can do first. And I've also sent an email out to Project Gamma as well to see what kind of sponsorship they can give us. I'm going to replace the charge pipes here.
Definitely need to get some new wheels because I'm not a fan of these.
Well, they are the competition wheels. This is a competition, has a competition package, it has the executive package. So those were the competition wheels, which, I mean, they're in great shape, but I'm just not feeling them.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, I'm gonna take care of the maintenance stuff first. The crankcase vent pipes, valves, lines, whatever you want to call them, during the PPI, they said that they're starting to leak. They're not that bad yet, but get that squared away. The upper control arms, they said, are a little loose when they drove it, so they're going to need to be replaced.
I'll place a big order on FCP Euro.
Yeah. Then cosmetic stuff, diffuser. Well, it does need new tires. Tires are not equally, they're not wearing evenly.
So you planning on keeping this car? Or are you going to sell it after 3 months?
My plan is to keep this car forever.
I want to keep this car too.
Yeah, now we just need a bigger house.
Yeah.
Or
a warehouse or something.
Or a warehouse, but
in it.
So what we were thinking is putting a third car garage on this side.
Yeah.
Bumping that wall out right there, taking it out, putting an entryway over, or we could just notch the whole thing out.
I wonder if there's anyone that watches us that does that kind of stuff that could give us like an estimate. The only thing is, I don't know if we would be able to like get the permits for it.
Yeah, because look, check this out, the property.
It would probably bump out to this tree right here. This tree.
That'd be perfect. That would be perfect. That's enough room right there.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Drop in comments below what kind of videos you guys want to see on both cars, the M5 and the C63.
Racing video.
You want to get smoked?
Yeah. You say that now. So that is going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure you do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that post notification bell so you never miss a video. That is going to do it. See you guys in the next video.